Okay, we are live here. We're going to talk about robots again today. Yesterday we talked about R2D2. There's a video you can go to and check that out um, briefly. And then I drew an astromech droid uh, with a brush pen. Sketched it. Today I thought we'd look at some stuff. Again, we're going to use this Robotica by Uncle John. It's a Bathroom Research Institute. It's got a bunch of really cool uh, short descriptions of things. We read about what is a robot yesterday. So I thought we'd just go page for page instead of skipping around. And that way it'd be easier to keep up with. And we'll look at this a little bit, and then we'll read that. And then we've got Robots and Spaceships book that I'll flip through real quick. We're not going to go page for page for it, but I just wanted to show you this. And we'll talk a little bit about Atomic Roboman here. You've probably seen him around. He's very popular. He's a wind-up that's been around since 1949. And then we'll draw a robot. So if you pop in, and this is a live video, and you have any comments or questions or anything, I'm here for you to answer, or maybe you can give me some input on once we start drawing. So anyway, let's do this. I don't want this to take all day. I know if you're at lunch or something, you want it to be quick. So we're going to look at this Robotica book here. This one's Bees. Colony collapse disorder has wiped out around 10 million beehives. It says the honeybee is responsible for pollinating more than 100 crops, and its decline is putting pressure on scientists to prevent an environmental, economic, and biological disaster. Oh, that's uplifting. I'm sorry, guys, to go that direction. It was supposed to be uplifting, but anyway, enter the robo-bees. So maybe we do have something to look forward to. Under the supervision of scientists at Harvard Microbiotics Lab, the Micro Air Vehicles project has resulted in the creation of super lightweight winged robots that the team hopes will one day be able to autonomously spread pollen. Getting the robot to fly proved the most difficult. Sorry, I got distracted. Most difficult of RoboBee. Electromagnetic motors used in large robots couldn't be used, so the team had to invent a whole new system. What worked? Piezoelectric actuators? I hope I said that right. Anyway, which are tiny plastic jointed ceramic strips that expand and contract when placed in an electric field. That movement makes the micrometer thin wings flap 120 times a second, enough to allow the RoboBee to take flight. So robotic bees may one day pollinate our flowers and fields out there. That would be pretty creepy to swat and kill a robot. I guess they wouldn't attack humans. They'd be programmed not to, right? Or I would hope so. Not to attack or get us in any way. Sting us, I guess. Anyway, so that was that. So we're thinking about robot bees maybe for our drawing. But we might get sidetracked with something. This book is really cool. It's super, it's not a big deal. It's just pictures. But it's got pictures of all kinds of really cool stuff and some intro information here. But then the photos are fantastic of all these classic robots that I love. I do have a couple of these. Of course, it's also got spaceships and things in here too. Some of the boxes and things are included. So if you see this book and you dig this kind of stuff, it's for sure awesome. There's the Atomic Robo Man. This one says 1950s. I also have 1949 as the first appearance of him. But anyway, um, so if you like robots, some of this stuff you can't even find on the internet. Some of these pictures. So pick this up. It's a cool book with classic robots, including Atomic Robo Man. This right here is an original. They've since made all kinds of reproductions of this guy in different colors, and you can tell because the newer ones have more, um, I guess, displays or little gadgets and stuff on the front of him. So that's the first sign you can tell that it's a newer version. Also, the newer versions are made, like Schilling is a new company that makes it. This one doesn't have, as far as I know, any markings of the company that made it because they don't know who made it. So this is Atomic Robo Man. He is from 1949 Japan, and he is made in occupied Japan. He's made out of tin, and the tin has got printing of different stuff. And you wind him up, and he walks by using these little spears that stick in the ground, and have him walk moving forward. So instead of the legs moving, these little spears go into the ground and kind of pull him along on the ground. I couldn't find my reproduction of this. I'll have to look harder. I don't know where I stuck it, but I have one. I don't really want to wind this one up and have him go. I haven't done it in a long time, so I didn't really prep him or oil him or anything. So I just wanted to talk about him because this is one of the earliest robots that I actually have, and I really do like the style of this type of robot. When I do classes with kids, I'll draw, chunky, boxy robots. So this is Atomic Robo Man. Again, you can pick these up online. The reproductions around $20-something. These older ones are a little more expensive, but they're still out there too. So, all right, long enough. 7 minutes in, we need to draw. So today I was thinking that we would draw one of the classic robots, since I had that book out. I did a class with kids recently, and we drew robots, and I'm going to do that with you just to show you kind of what I do. And usually, depending on how far along they are, we'll do this differently. But yeah, so my classic robots that I do are just blocks. So you draw your rectangle or your square up top, and then you draw another square here. And forgive my birds, they're having a celebration here today, apparently. So, okay, you got your other square there. Then we're going to come down again with our rectangles on each side. If you look here, you've got your Atomic Robo Man there has the same kind of thing going on, except he's got some different things. And again, when you're drawing this with kids, you want to be fast. So for the arms, I go out at an angle like this on each side. And again, you're drawing quick with kids. So, and then I just put the shoes to the side. They're just blocks, again, rectangles here. And then for this, I'll do a C-shape clamp hand really fast. And you can do this for, pretty small kids can follow along with this. And then for the eyes, robots can have all kinds of eyes. And this is where you can be more creative. You can talk about the different types of eyes that you can have for robots. Some kids like to put a bunch of eyes or just one huge eye. I put the pupils in here. And so there's that, and then we're just going to do the regular robot mouth like this, with some teeth. And then we do antennas, come up like this. So again, just your classic basic robot. And then you let them go crazy. I usually say on the robot, they sometimes have numbers. You can put your age, and I'll put my age on here, which is 18. And some of the kids are listening, and they're like, "You're not 18." So we'll do this. And you can put dials. You can also put blocks across it that have different colored things in them. Switches or slider dials and things like that. You know, any kind of electrical or dial gauge or anything like that too. For some reason, I always end up drawing like a pair of trunks on them and putting like a belt. Man, them birdos are going crazy. And then to show kind of like that these are tube arms, you can put these circles, I mean not circles, curves, lines on it there. And so most any kid can follow along and do this, no problem. I put circle bolts on their shoes like that. And there you go. Simple robot, blocky style robot, classic with clamp hands. If you look, even Mr. Atomic Roboman has those. And you can put bolts on it, you know. That kind of shows, hey, this is put together. So there we go. Super classic. This is what I'll do with some of my older kids. We'll go through this type, and then we'll move on to something a little more crazy like this guy here. And we'll learn how to draw him. So maybe we'll do that next. So, all right. That's it. Thank you for stopping in and drawing and talking about robots with me. I hope you have a fantastic day today. And let me know in any kind of comments or whatever, what's your favorite type of robot? Is it a Roomba, or is it something from a movie, or what? So give me a comment and let me know. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Be safe.